All right, guys, how's it going? It is Tuesday, the 24th of January, 2023, and you're watching KopTalk.tv. I didn't think I would be making another video today, but I think I should. I just had a very interesting call with somebody, and someone that I trust and respect. And I'm going to read something to you, all right? If you go on the members website, you will see a post on there titled FSG Resisting a Complete Sale, and that is in the Club Sale Investment Forum of the Executive Lounge. And it says, I believe they are resisting opportunities of an outright sale from Qatar or others, and then in brackets, Saudi, UAE, because they desperately want to hold on to the club and would prefer a minority sale to US partners, associates. And then in brackets it says, keep it in the family, so to speak, for future benefits and relations. Pressure is building on whether to hold firm or whether to deal. They have a decision to make. No formal offers yet, but verbal propositions received. And I think that is basically, what I've been trying to convey. That's what I think. It makes sense to me. That's what I think is happening at the moment. I don't believe there's been any formal offers yet. Like people saying a deal's been agreed and it's just waiting to be announced and signed off and all that. I've been telling you that I don't believe that at all. I also don't believe, there's quite some big financial analysts and would you want to call them analysts or experts? I don't know what you want to call them or what they call themselves. Commentators, that's a better word, I think. We'll decide whether they're experts or not at the end of it all. But financial commentators that follow football economics and things like that, they're claiming that Liverpool have had, not Liverpool, that FSG have had sit-down talks with Qatar, for example. I don't believe that, but I do believe they are resisting opportunities of an outright sale. We know that Qatar have been on the scene since November, if not before. We know that the Saudis are interested. We know that UAE have had a long-term interest. I would agree that they desperately want to hold on to the club, and we know that they prefer a minority sale. US partners, associates. There's reason, people often think that it's. I'm just checking that email. It's busy today. People often think that you just sell to the highest bidder. That's not the case, because I think that if the bids are not too dissimilar, I think that that's interesting. Ranter's just come on the main site and the chat room. That's very interesting. If you're not a member, you won't know much about that. But I need to go and say hello. I need to do that now. How can I do that with left-handed? So I can't miss Ranter. Sorry, let me see if I can do this. See, normally I'd stop this video. I'm trying to type like this. This is not working. I'll explain in a minute. So Ranter's someone that's been a contributor to the members website for many years, and hasn't been around much recently. And people are already, the minute he's appeared, like I saw that in the chat room right then, people are jumping on that straight away, because he's a very, very respected member of our community. So his appearances are very interesting. I'll pursue that in a moment. Look, great to have you back in the mix, Ranter. There we go. Anyway, so I can't remember what I was saying now. Sorry, was I saying that about, it's not just necessarily the highest bidder? Because if you think about it, there's not much in the the difference of valuations between a party in America and a party in Qatar or another Middle East, neighbour, another country or whatever. If there's not much in it, they're always going to go for the American deal because of future friendships and future business, and it just makes sense because they can use that to their future trading, if you like. So yeah, I just find right. So what's the reason for the video? The reason for the video is it sounds like pressure is being put on them. Pressure is building on whether to hold firm or whether it's a deal. Now, I guess hold firm means dig in, wait, see if we can get that American minor investment. The what do you call it? The Arabs and that, man, they all want to outdo each other. They're proud. See, I'm trying not to swear. They're proud people. There you go, proud people. I was going to say proud mother. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They're proud. They've got it in them. So rest assured, if they buy Liverpool Football Club, they want to beat Man City. They want to beat Newcastle. Do you know what I'm saying? They're really they don't want a little bit of the club. They've got a point to prove. They want to be the best at everything. And isn't that the kind of mentality that we want at Liverpool Football Club? Or do you want some American investors? Nothing wrong with Americans. Never ever let's get mixed up with this when we use the word Americans. There's nothing wrong with Americans. Americans are beautiful, lovely people. I love America, What I'm talking about, though, is American business people. The way they conduct business in the sports industry. They're the people we're talking about when we say, do you really want Americans? That's what we mean when we say that. Because, they'll be happy to take a minor investment if they can raise the funds to do so. For, things that can benefit their interests and so on. Me personally, I'd rather have football people owning the club. I'd rather have the Arabs owning the club. Nothing to, people always, these top reds that you guys tell me about, right? They always think that when you say that you want, that kind of investment, that they think it's because you're so stupid and naive and, childish and gullible that you think that means they want you to spend zillions on players. It's nothing to do with that for me. Nothing. Absolutely not. I don't want Liverpool Football Club to become like that. I want someone that loves football to be up there, that cares about it. The people that own Manchester City, they want to be better than Real Madrid. They're not there just to make money. No way at all, right? Absolute nutters when it comes to football, right? And people in that region they are passionate. They are absolutely off their trolleys when it comes to, following football. And Ranter says, I'm good. I'm all good, gents. Been too long. Been avidly watching your vids, Dunk, enjoying the daily cookery shows. I love Ranter. So, I want, it's nothing to do with wanting Arab oil money or anything like that so we can get the best players. Of course, I want to be able to invest in the best players, but not recklessly. And it's about the mentality. You want the Arabs we want to be the best. And they're going to do everything they can to be the best, So these lot are resisting. They're resisting. And I feel like FSG are going through a period right now, today, right, where they're saying what we're going to do. We're going to hold out. We're going to hold out and see if we can get this minor investment, or we're going to deal and listen to these people, try not to swear, in the Middle East. So for me, the Middle East are saying, we don't want your minor investment. We want the lot, all right? They've got a decision to make. That's what I think is happening right now. That's what I think is happening right now. And they're going to make a decision. Do they dig in and hold firm and gamble? Or do they concede and open up the doors to the Middle East? One of those countries. And we, as much as a lot of that Qatar stuff that we saw, or we've been subjected to over the last few weeks, we know that's a load of nonsense. A lot of the stuff behind that, there's some truth in it as well. We know this. Well, I am of the opinion that the Saudis are there, and I believe the UAE is just watching quietly in the shadows to see what happens. That's what I think about it all. But the message that's been conveyed to me today is they're under pressure. They have to make a decision. So watch this space.